Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for mid-January 2024. You have this card. Well, you have three now. We'll start here. You have this card that says, "A firebird is called to soar." You have this card that says, "When is it time to say goodbye?" And you have this card that says, "When you're neither here nor there." Damn, if that isn't a Gemini card right there, I don't know what is, right? So, very interesting. This is the Dreamweaver's Oracle, by the way. So, I just like the art on this deck. That's it. That's why I use it. But you have the Chariot, the World, and the Seven Wands. I feel like that someone only now has memories of you, is what I'm getting here. You have that card that says, "When you're neither here nor there." And it's like someone has memories of you, and that's all they have. But it's almost like they don't even know if those memories are real. Damn. Gemini, I think you left your mark on a person, or something along those lines. Like you really, someone wasn't expecting to be marked like this, is kind of like what I'm getting here. I also feel like someone could be seeing your glow up here as well. You have that card that says, "A firebird is called to soar." It's like you are soaring. You are raising yourself to new heights. You have the Empress card here as well. And the Empress is like a glow up card. And so I feel someone is seeing all your success. This doesn't have to be love either. This could be like a family member, or anything else. But I kind of do feel it's love because you have that card that says, "When you're neither here nor there." I think you got someone tangled up in knots here, Gemini. It's like they are, it's like they can't believe they had you and you're not there, but they think you were there and they're very confused. So, but it looks to me like this person did this to themselves, because you have that triangle card there, which we'll talk about in a minute. So it's almost like someone put you in I almost just said a fire triangle, so it could have been a fire sign, but it's like they put you in a love triangle or something like that. Yeah, you have this card that says, "When it's time to say goodbye." I think you bounced on a person, or someone left you and they weren't taking you seriously, and now they're confused. Now they're like, wait, was this person ever real? Was this ever something? This person can't believe it. They don't know which way is up and which way is down. There you go. You have the Chariot. Chariot is a victory. I feel like, if this was an ending that you decided to focus on victories and success, you literally have Chariot, Empress, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords and Chariot are definitely a victory. You have the World card here as well. And the World card can represent an accomplishment or having multiple accomplishments. So, this combination to me, number one, could represent a move as well. So some of you could be moving, but I also feel like some of you are, you are very focused on taking control of your life. Chariot is a card of taking control. In the World, it says that you are taking control so you can have more accomplishments, or so that you can accomplish something great. You have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is my card of conviction. Seven of Wands says, when you know that you will be successful doing something, that's when you will truly be successful. So it's like a card of belief and believing in yourself, believing that you can do something. And it looks to me like you've made some sacrifices maybe over the last year or so that are leading to a victory. So if you've been building something new, or if you've been working on a project, it looks like it's going to be very successful. With the Chariot, you have the Death card. The Death card, of course, is a card of a transformation. And so I feel someone is seeing, more than, not just someone. I feel like a lot of people are seeing your transformation. They're seeing your change, and they're seeing, the victories coming into your life here. With the World, you have the Ten of Wands. I feel for a lot of you that you are kind of releasing burdens at this time. Ten of Wands to me is a good card. He is carrying those wands, and yeah, he's burdened, but those wands represent his harvest. His home is in the background here, and he's about to drop those wands at his home. But again, it's he chose this. He chose to plant those wands so that he could have a harvest. It's it's a lot of work, but it's also worth it because he's about to have a harvest. And so I kind of feel that for you, where it's all your hard work is about to finally pay off here with the Empress, and you're about to get some recognition for it. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Moon. Yeah, this definitely gives me the vibes of a person who didn't know what they want. So if you left a person or walked away from a person, it's like I feel like this person was always picking everything else over the relationship. It's like it's not even like a person. I think it's a person and like everything else in life. They were always picking something other than you. Is kind of like the feeling I get here. And yeah, I think you had enough. I think you just ended it and you decided, you know what, I don't know what's coming up in the future, but I'm just totally going to move in a new direction. And guess what? In the area of the unexpected, you have this triangle card, which says crowded relationship choices, and then you have new love, unknown person. So I feel like there's a new person that's unknown to you that's coming in for you. I feel like, again, I feel like you walked away from this triangle, or like a person who couldn't make up their mind or whatever. I really feel this is a person who, like, I almost feel like they're delusional, like a past person. And I don't even mean that in a mean way. I just think that you were dealing with a person who, it's like, they just like they want like a compartmentalized life. It's like maybe they want to have like kids with one person, and then they have like a person who they go on vacation with, and then they have like another person that's like their Buffalo Wild Wings Wednesday night person. Then they have like another person that they go to the zoo with. It's like they want like these compartments. I don't know, weird person. So there you go. I feel like what's more important is there's clearly a new person coming in for you. I feel like someone finds you very attractive. The whole thing about the Empress is that people see her value, her worth. Her clothes are meant to look very heavy because they are of great quality. So it really says that people see kind of like what you bring to the table, so to speak, and they see the abundant opportunity that it would be to be with you, and vice versa. Again, if you're attracting a person, again, I feel like you also see someone's value. So, it's like this has to go both ways, obviously. And yeah, it looks really good. I also feel you could just be creating a lot more abundance in your life in general. But if you're looking for love, I would get out there. You have the Hangman. Hangman is like seeing things from a new perspective. I feel like you are seeing new ways of creating success in your life, going up to the Ace of Swords here. The Hangman is hanging upside down. He has sacrificed movement, like moving forwards or backwards or moving towards his goals, so he could gain enlightenment. He's hanging from the tree of knowledge and wisdom, which provides enlightenment, and now that he has gained enlightenment, he can move forward. So again, I feel that you, Gemini, are coming off a period of time where you have not been really making moves. Maybe you've just been, kind of like staying where you are, which is fine, or, you've been learning or you've been educating yourself over like the past year or so. And I think that you're about to like burst onto the scene here. It's like that's like the feeling I get from the world, is that you're kind of like stepping out of your shell or whatever, and you're kind of like bursting out into the world with an opportunity or something you're creating. You have the Three Cups. Three Cups is a celebration, also could be a third party in this situation. I personally do not read the Three Cups as a third party, but you do have that third party card. So, definitely could be a past third party that you've moved away from. It doesn't matter which way we go here. You put up boundaries, you're moving on. So again, I don't think it's worth talking about, because it looks to me like you're moving on from it, plain and simple, if that's what's going on here. With the Empress, you have the Devil. Yeah, you could be attracting a Capricorn. I actually feel pretty good about this. To me, the Devil does not have to be a bad card. The Devil can just represent Capricorn. My camera's dead, so it could just represent Capricorn. It could just represent like a new person entering into your life. So, and we have 2 Capricorn cards here, so I do feel it could be a Capricorn. This could also be you creating something. There's one thing I will say about the Devil is that, to me, it can represent creating something, and I'll tell you why. Because these people, they have these animal horns on their heads, which represents their baser instincts, their animal instincts. And you also have the Empress as well, card of creation. And so the baser instinct kind of represent, Devil is like root chakra energy. Sometimes with the Devil, I think we need to bring the energy from our root chakra up to our head, and we need to express something into the world. So it looks to me like you could be expressing something creative, or you could be creating something in the world with that Devil card. Let's see. With the Hangman, you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, well, here you go. Well, you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So if you're attracting a new person into your life, it looks to me like you could be attracting a permanent connection into your life. I also feel this is financial, though. I feel that you are getting paid for your worth. Again, the King of Pentacles has these grapes on his cloak, and the grapes represent something that is difficult to grow. And it kind of says that he has a special talent, gift, skill, or ability that makes him successful. So again, you might have some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability that makes you more successful in life. With the Three of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands again. So yeah, I definitely feel you've drawn a line in the sand with a person. You could have totally like cut a person off, or you could, have really kind of like made sure that a person cannot get back into your life. And you've really put up some very strong boundaries. I feel this person's thinking about you, like I said. I think this person thinks it was all an illusion now. It's like they think, like, did I make this relationship up in my head? So, I don't know. You got this person on their toes or something here, right? The other interesting thing is in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this old woman. It says sadness, female on it. So this could be this person. Doesn't have to be a female, obviously. It could be whatever. But again, I do feel like there is someone has this sadness going on. You have this horse. And it says freedom and action on it. Yeah, I think it's impossible to be alive right now and not be focused on creating freedom or more freedom in your life in some way. So I feel for a lot of you, you're focused on making sure that you have, creative freedom or freedom in your job or your work or whatever it is you do. You have the Ace of Swords. This is like some sort of victory that you have created in your life or that you could be creating. I do feel a little bit of focus here because you have the Ace of Swords to the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is coming up in the area of the good stuff, so it's going to be good no matter what. But what I will say about the Seven of Cups is that sometimes I feel that the Seven of Cups kind of says that you're spoiled for choice, but that you need to make a choice. Seven of Cups kind of says that you have all these opportunities that exist, and you just need to pick one and make it happen. I frequently say that the Ace of Swords is my card of laser-like focus, like literally picking something that you want to accomplish and making it happen. Clearly, you have the resources necessary to be able to do this with the Queen of Pentacles. Even if you think you don't, you do. So, don't be afraid to put in the work and make something happen, even if you don't think you can. With the Queen of Pentacles. I also do feel that, again, you are all probably more focused on increasing your resources. The Queen of Pentacles, she's focused on that pentacle. She's not focused on this little rabbit here, and it kind of represents the fact that, again, she is focused on increasing her resources. She's not focusing on like fears, anxiety, illusions, fantasies, anything like that. So I think as long as you're maintaining your focus, this is going to be a good thing. Again, definitely could be an Earth sign or someone with Earth in their chart coming in for you in love. You have the Six of Swords here. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you've completely moved on from a situation. Like I said, I feel like this past person maybe overvalued themselves, or it's like, I don't want to say that they thought that you cared more than they thought, but like I think you cared about this person a lot, but I think they thought that they could just do whatever they want and you would always be there. And so this is like the type of thing that you're moving away from. This could have happened years ago for some of you. And, maybe it's one of those relationships that was very impactful in your life. It's like, I'm not saying you would go back to this person, but maybe if you think about the person as like a very, impactful type of situation, or it taught you a lot, or you learned a lot of lessons, or, whatever the case may be. And, so yes, this person still thinks about you, even if this happened years ago. But I feel like you have learned enough to move on. So, I would keep it moving forward. It looks to me like there's a new person coming in, someone who's serious. Again, I personally love the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. They're two people who want to be together, which is like half the battle, is actually finding a person that doesn't want to play games, who actually wants to be with you. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Six of Cups. Again, this could be like some sort of truth coming out from a past person. If there was confusion, or, if they did things behind your back or whatever, this could be some sort of truth. I always tell people to be careful of these truths because, like, do you really want to know what this person did? Probably not. So, I would be careful. I also do feel the Six of Cups can be a new person. It could just be a soulmate. So there could be new love here. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands. It's like to increase your resources, you're going to have to go places you've never been before, which is true for everyone right now. I keep telling people, like, I would be doing something right now. I would be developing a skill. Like, I would be becoming an expert in something in your life, right? I don't care if it's turtles. I don't care if you want to become an expert on wood pieces of wood. I'm looking at wood right now. That's why I said that. So I don't care what it is. I would like pick one thing and become an expert on it because I don't know. I just think it'll make people very successful. People are like really worried about like AI taking over and everything. Like, yeah, but number one, it's going to bring in a lot of opportunity, but also I think that the other way to go is to have experiences. Robots can't have human experiences. So you having an experience with something you care about, being able to share that experience as an expert, you could become a millionaire. So, mark my words, that's where the future is going. And, I would start now so you can get ahead of this energy. With the Six of Swords, you have the Tower. Yeah, I do think if this person comes back into your life, it will cause a tower. Might not be a bad tower. You might just be shocked that a person, a past person has been thinking about you all this time or whatever the case may be. I would definitely be careful. Six of Swords is also like ignoring reality. And, I feel like this past person, has probably spent a good amount of time ignoring reality. It doesn't even seem to me like they are in reality, I would say. As I always say, to me, the Tower isn't that bad of a card. Personally, I like the Tower. I wouldn't want to live a life without Tower moments because that would be a life where everything is always the same, which sounds pretty freaking boring to me, Gemini. So, there you go. A lot of people have also had the Tower. So, as I always say, we're in a time of global Tower moments. We're going to see plenty of that. Next, in the area of the good stuff, doesn't matter what shows up here, it's going to be good no matter what. You have the setbacks card. It says, taking one step forward and making two steps back. Setbacks are telling you that you're not ready to enter the next phase. I feel like you are ready to enter the next phase. This is a good thing. You have this card that says, the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. I feel the sacrifices you have made are worth it. You have two cards of sacrifice in a row. You have the Hangman, which he has sacrificed movement. You also have the Ace of Swords here. There's a palm frond right here and an olive branch over here. Palm fronds in the tarot can represent making a sacrifice. The olive branch can be an offer of peace, but also represents abundance. The Ace of Swords cuts both ways. Usually with the Ace of Swords, we have to cut one thing out so we can have something else. And, and same thing with the Six of Swords, which don't you have it twice? Oh, no, you only have it once. But you have the Six of Swords here. Same thing. You have to cut one thing out so that you can have something greater in your life. You have the Seven of Cups, which, again, I would pick one thing and make it happen. With the Seven of Cups, like if you have a lot of ideas or plans for your future, like I said, I would like pick one thing and just pick the cup and make it happen. You have the Two of Swords. I feel the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups are saying that you are clear on your future. Maybe you're realizing that a past person was living in a fantasy when you're neither here nor there. Again, I think that person lives in two worlds, just like a Gemini, right? But I think that really you actually have a lot of clarity right now. You're clear on where you need to go. This is neither here nor there. The Two of Swords is a third place. So it's like saying, I think this card and that card are saying that you don't have to there's not only two ways to do something. I always say the Two of Swords is my card of third place solutions. We're in a time of third place solutions. Third place solutions are, I have no freaking clue what they are. They're just basically like, any problem you can possibly think of. Everybody thinks this or that, but there's probably something that people aren't thinking about that would be a lot better. So, those coming up with those types of solutions in your life would be a good idea. You have the Two of Wands. I feel like you've made a decision to take the lead in your life is what I'm getting off of that card. And just cut things out that cause confusion and problems. And, it's allowing you to be more successful. Love this. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands. I would move towards your passions, towards things that you're passionate about, towards things that bring excitement and joy and enthusiasm into your life. The Ace of Wands is a card of like a passionate new beginning, but you have two aces there. Two aces is a definite yes to any question that I haven't answered, so love that. With the Two of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, card of stability and creating more stability in your life. So I feel like you're just creating stability here. And with the Two of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, being bold, being assertive, really going this way, needing to move towards things in your life where maybe you don't know all the answers, but you take the risk anyway. And Queen of Wands, and again, I think you're having people are noticing a little bit of a glow up here, Gemini, or a past person is seeing your success with that Empress or seeing all the accomplishments that you're having at this time. Let's see. You have this Secrets card. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I would be careful of a past person coming in wanting to reveal some truths or something, thinking that if they do this, everything's going to be all right. So, I would be careful of that for sure. You have this Domination card. I feel like people see you dominating. I'm surprised the Strength card didn't come out here. Gives me those kind of vibes here, this reading. So it's like people are seeing you kind of like dominating or creating more success in your life. You have this flirtation card, new person, definitely a new person coming in for you. I feel like this is someone you feel like you don't deserve. And don't say that, Gemini. I feel like you need to realize that you definitely deserve this person. Could be a Sagittarius, could be any sign, you know. I'm not really picking up on like any one sign, but if you are looking for love, I feel like you already have your eye on a person, and I think you just need to start flirting with them, because I think that they would be very interested in you. You have this practicality card. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Like, I feel if you're meeting a person here, King and Queen of Pentacles, it's like very practical, very down to earth. I think that's what you will notice about this person if you're meeting a new person, is that it's very down to earth, very practical type of relationship. Very, I think that the person is very practical as well. That's probably the thing that will stand out to you the most. And finally here, you have this flattery card. You're finding the right person. This right here, these two guys are facing away from each other. These two are facing towards each other. It's almost like you're attracting a person where you both see eye to eye. And look, even on the Gemini card here, look, these two are kind of like seeing eye to eye, basically. They're looking at each other, but it's like you're neither here nor there. Very interesting. It's like you could be attracting a person with that card where they come from a different world. Like I'm getting like Two of Cups vibes. Two Cups, those two are meant to look very different. So you could be attracting a person who's like different than your usual type or different than what you're normally used to. So very interesting, but I like this. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.